Hey everybody, it's Allie Edwards and welcome to a look at where I'm at in my December daily so far this year. Yes, December is not here yet. You are correct. One of the things that I like to do with this project is to get some things done in advance. I like to set the stage, I like to play around with the products, I like to assess what are the things that I really know I want to use, how can I kind of get a head start on them. Over the years, my approach to foundation pages, which is essentially setting up some things in advance, has ebbed and flowed and evolved and adjusted. And what you're going to see this year is my starting place. So a little bit looser, probably pretty similar to last year in terms of the number of pages that I'm doing something with in advance. And then during December, you'll see me every day here on my blog or YouTube, almost every day, sharing how I actually meld my photos and words into maybe what I've started or complete a new idea based on the fact that I didn't have anything established in the beginning. I am not worried about any photos fitting in a particular day. I've been doing this long enough and I'm really comfortable with setting up some things in advance and then having my story that I tell for the day fit into that. I like those kinds of creative constraints, and I also really like coming to a blank page. So I'm one of those people that can kind of dance around all of the different variations of approaches to this project. So one of your goals as a participant and as a storyteller is to decide which things are going to work best for you. Do you want to do a little bit of playing in advance? I like to do a lot of the crafty stuff in advance. Or do you just kind of want to wait and see how the month evolves? Dive in then, dive in after the fact. There's so many different ways to approach this project. But let's dive right in and take a look at where I'm at right now. And some of these things I've already posted. So I shared all of this on my blog already, at least the starting place. What I want to show you here is just, this was something that I put together for Prep Day, and it's a little notebook of childhood ornaments. So Prep Day is something that we do each year. It's $5. It's 10 hours essentially of content, ideas, inspiration. You can still go over there, sign up for the Prep Day, have access to all that content, watch it all on your own time. It includes downloads, like I have downloads for the different pages that I did in here. But this was a really fun way to play with a few of the different things I have this year, and also to just record some of these ornaments that are in my own personal collection. You could do this for a kid, you could do this for an adult, you could do it for yourself, you could have these be cookies instead of ornaments, right? Be a translator of the ideas that you see me sharing here. I actually am just popping this guy right into the joy envelope that I added to the front of my album, and that is tied over along the side with some fun May Arts ribbon. I also have a supply list that is, if you're watching this on YouTube, it's in the above the comments. There's a section where you can have information like that. So I have a supply list there, and then on my blog there is also a supply list below the video. So diving in, these are some things that I've already showed. So that's my opening transparency. My reason why this year is to simply be present. That's what I'm going for. So talking a little bit about that. That's printed on with a Mink machine and a laser printer, but you can just do it printed on black. Again, more details about all of that, plus my shaker page here that I'm starting with. Those are all in my previous video. Then I'm doing a table of contents this year. Again, this is all the setup for this and how I put it together is in my previous starting place video, those two pages there. And then we're going to dive into what I have been working on so far. So what you're going to see here is a combination of some things that have been shown during Prep Day, some projects that I put together. So you can go to Prep Day and for $5 you can have access to all the how-to videos and the downloads and templates and that sort of thing. And then I also have a couple of pages in here that are for our product play workshop. There is one that hasn't been shown yet as of this date, and so I'm not going to show you guys that one, so that will be a surprise if you're taking that workshop. But the ones that have already been shown in the class, I'm going to show you just in the flow of my album. So day one, my thoughts on this one one is, I know I want to use the felt number, and I'm thinking that I might write a letter to myself. That's actually what I'm thinking about for this, of going ahead and going in and just doing a full page of handwriting. I also considered doing a bunch of the messy circle stamping on here and adding on like a little, you know, circle that could be a part of my story. That's what I'm thinking about for this one. So I'm not actually establishing, you know, I don't know yet what I'm gonna write, but I know that I'm gonna use this page as my base. And sometimes this is just enough, right? This is enough to not have to start with a blank page, you know, a completely blank page. I also wanted to show you guys here, I have just a little box organized here of pieces that were from the main kit, some of the things that I haven't used yet, as well as a couple of the other things that we offered this year. Like I have all the plastic stars there. I've got some really great confetti options from Belle Rose that I'll link for you guys that I use in here. And then just other things that I know that I'm gonna use but I haven't used yet, because they're often things that are applied for me on top of a photo. And then I have the journal cards and things here as well. So things that I probably will use, like these tags, I'm definitely gonna use those during the month, but I'm just not setting that part of it up yet. So this is just out on my table. So that's it. And then I'm using paper clip to hold it in place. So then day 2 is going to be some combination of this. This was from prep day 2, so stamping a full page. I'll probably pair this with a full page photo. Maybe there'll be additional journaling. Maybe it'll just be the full photo. This again, a jumping off point, moving into some sort of photo, some sort of story. I might actually add something else on top of here. It could be something like that, a big embellishment. Maybe I do a big number. What was it? What did I say? This was day 2. I probably wouldn't use the black 2 here, just because I used the black 1 in the other page. I like to kind of mix them up. But I also might look in my number stash. Let's see. My numbers from past years. I have some of the bigger ones here. Maybe I would see if I had a 2 in a bigger number. Any of the times that we offer big numbers, I love to have them. Probably wouldn't use that one unless I painted it or I did like rub-ons on top of it. That actually might look cool too. The color's a little bit wonky. That was from the, this was an add-on available this year, these large wood veneer numbers. Let's see. So anyway, looking through here to kind of see, maybe I would have a 2. Oh man, I loved these ones too. This is so fun to pull these out, because then you can be like, oh, maybe I'll use this on a different one. I'm gonna pull those out just in case I might want to use one of those guys. This, do I have a 2 on here? I think I used the 2 of this last year too. So who knows? We'll see. Maybe I'll do a picture in the, you know, like in a circle on there. So these are the kinds of things, again, a little bit of freedom and then a little bit of constraints. Okay, this next page is the one that is in my actual project for my next prep day, or excuse me, I can't even talk, in product play. So I'm gonna cover that one up. That's in product play. So I know that for day 4, so day 3 is a product play one that I put together. For day 4, that I will be doing something that includes the back of this page right here, and this has some windows, so I'm gonna have to be doing some construction on there. So maybe a photo, like this seems like a good place for a photo right there. And then I have the half circle already established. And I love these are the die cut ones. And so then for day 5, I am using the other side of the half circle. Maybe a photo will go in here, maybe the number 5 will just go on here. I don't know yet. I'm not worrying about it. It'll come around. And then I have, this was from the number scrapbook kit, and it's a page that just says, let me count the ways. So I'm gonna count up 5 of something on this particular day. I also had this other pattern paper that was from the numbers kit. I don't know that I'm gonna use this one yet or not, but I'm just using it with the paper clip so I have it in place when I come to that. And then coming on to this next page, which will be probably story number 6, right? I've got this die cut in here paired with the vellum page and one of the journal cards from the main kit there. And you'll see on the other side I have some things that are happening, which is why this page ended up looking like this or being in this space. Maybe I'll put that number 6 right there. I don't know. I want to remember that this is a possibility. And so I don't have to use it, but I like that it's a possibility. I liked these 6s. They were fun too, because this again is from a couple years ago, but you could easily, you know, put an embellishment maybe add one of the little cute little Santas from the main kit, like something that could be, you know, in the middle of the 6, right? Like that one's actually really cute. I like that idea. So let's see, I'm just trying to pop those back in there. But this one I think well, maybe I'll just tuck him right there. We'll see. That'll give me that idea. So this is there. Maybe I'll do something on the back. I haven't decided yet. And then this goes into my day 7. I think I can take that guy away now. Okay, so for day 7, what I have here are 2 journal cards that I made during prep day, and some, this is Tim Holtz rub-ons along the bottom. This is actually a pocket, like a fun little shaker pocket. I've been having so much fun with the confetti and that stuff this year. You're gonna see that in a few other places. I have one of the die cut words on top, and this has 3 little tags, so that this is gonna be story number 7. I can write my story here, and then I can add a couple photos directly onto these tags. These are from the tag and star stamp set there. And then coming over here, this is my day 8. This was in product play. The how-to of this actually folds open, so that's gonna be really fun. I have a lot of red in my album this year, just kind of loving the red. Must be the vibe that I'm feeling, but I really liked having this green page in here. The back already has the 9 on it, and so this will be story number 9, will fit on here somehow. I'll probably do some journaling here, or maybe a photo here, or maybe it'll get paired with the photo on this side. So these are the kinds of things that I leave open to myself, right? It's started, it's not finished, and I will have my story fit over there. Day 10, I have this just sitting in here right now, just as a waiting place. I'm pretty sure what I want to do is have a really like aesthetically simple page that will be something like this. So the number 10 will get adhered on here, and then maybe I put a photo on this side, and I have just a little bit of journaling here. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I like the idea. I'm really into the pattern papers this year, and having those kind of be the star on some of this I think is really fun. And or, you know, they can do that same thing with a full page photo background. That would also be really cool. All right, so then that was day 10, or story 10. I'm gonna say story 10. And then that goes into this page. I'm gonna use this page for story number 11. And I think my initial plan is I'll probably use this guy on here somewhere, the number 11 or some other kind of 11. And I'm either going to stamp numbers and write something in there, or I will cut some little pictures that will fit on top. I don't know yet. This will be a fun opportunity for me to tell some kind of a story that has multiple things. Kind of want to stick that down. Maybe I will. No, I'm gonna wait. I know that one. I'll know how to come back to that one. This was one of the ones I did for product play this year, so I'll be doing 12 things I'm thankful for. If I want a bigger photo, I can easily add a bigger photo here right in the middle that could, you know, have a front and back on it to pair with this one. All right, so then I have a few days here. So that was 12. 13, 14, let's see, 13, 14, and 15 are kind of up in the air, and 16 and 17 too. I've kind of just put in a few things. I think that this is a good example of, you can tell that I like to kind of set myself up, especially for those the first week of stories, right? I have kind of something laid out there. And then as we go in here, I know that I want to be a little bit looser and give myself a few more options based on how I feel. Right? Because especially for me, where I'm doing this project every day and I'm coming back to my table every morning and working on a new story for the day, there's sometimes when I just want to be able to switch things up. So what I have in the pocket here right now are the 2 other felt circles, and then I have this set of label stickers that have the gold foil on them. So I'm thinking of doing something with the circles and those cardstock ones there. I'm not the cardstock stickers. I don't know yet, like I said, but I have those in there because I know that I want to use them, right? It's like establishing what are some of my favorite things and making sure that I get to use them because I have them set aside. Then I have this transparency in here with the grid. Who knows what I'm going to put on there? It'll be fun. It'll be fun when it comes to this. Comes to that time. This is one of the pages that I did for prep day. It is stockings. There are 3 stocking holes here. I will most likely put a number on here. I'm kind of targeting this one as my day 15. And then on the back here, I have, it's vellum backed and I stitched them all together. The template and everything, plus a couple of these downloads for the journal cards that could fit inside of here, those are all included in that $5 prep day. But you can also just be like, oh, okay, she did some stockings. That looks cool. I can add those in there. And then I did washi tape along the top. So that's going to be 15. 16, 17, something with these guys, or this guy here. That's one of the die cut pages. This is one of the transparencies there. I'm kind of thinking, again, this is another place like where this could go on here, right? Maybe have a couple of them that are see-through and a couple, like 3 that are see-through and then 3 that are photos and or journaling. I can also always add something along the edge here that would be a photo or longer journaling if I wanted to do that. So that's kind of how my mind is thinking about these ones. And that would be something similar on the back, right? Excuse me, when I have a back-to-back page like that. So 17 will probably happen here. 18, these are tags that are available again as part of the prep day this year. They're fun would you rather ones. I made one for each person in my family. I'm gonna have them fill in their name and age, and then they can circle those. And so I made this big felt pocket, which is so fun, with the Fa La La and the Mary plastic pieces that are from the main kit, and put the 18 chipboard on there, and I just stitched that across. I also added on this palm ribbon, and I did this with red line tape. All right, so that's 18. 19, I'm kind of thinking I want to do something like this on the heart die cut. That one, it's so cute. I've loved using these in the past. So that will probably mean some kind of story on the back. I don't know yet. Like I said, I'm just using the paper clip right now just to hold those in place so that I kind of remember, oh, I really liked the black on there. Now this was something that I made today, so this is going to be in the video with this post. It's just basically a giant shaker page, and I got to use my giant thing of tape there. You guys saw that in the video. Here, I'll pull it out right now. My giant thing of foam adhesive, so it's dimensional foam adhesive. I created it with the die cut page on the top, and then it has 2 pieces of graphics transparency that are adhered together with that tape. So the back is just all of the fun sequins dancing around, and then I outlined 3 sides of it. I think I'm just gonna leave this side without it so that I'm not punching through the washi tape. I don't know, I might change my mind on that later on. But this is lives then as a page in the album, super cute. It'll get paired, you know, maybe I'll add something else on here, or maybe it's just a page that's fun and happy. Maybe something will go else, something here on the back, some little piece of journaling or something that where it still keeps the see-through part. The thing that's cool here is that foam adhesive keeps it all tucked inside. So that's probably 20, something around there. This is where I don't have a lot left set up. I did set up this tag page though. This is the die cut, one of the die cut tags. We sold these cute little rubber tags this year. I adhered these with red line tape, put a little bit of ribbon inside, added one of the cute little Santas on top there, planning that I will probably pair these with the same shape, right? So I will do something in the tag shape. It will either be journaling, it will be little pictures, you know, maybe it will be paired with a larger picture. Those are the types of decisions that I'll make during the month itself. I also have the Filled with Joy stitched heart here. I'm kind of thinking maybe it would be, you know, set on the back, something, I don't know. I just have it out. Again, it's one of those things I want to be able to come back to. And then the last things that I have set aside right now, I have these numbers. These were from the number scrapbook kit. I have the Merry Christmas die cut. Just, I don't know that I will end up using those. And then I have the joy paper and the star paper. I know for sure I'm going to use this tag paper somewhere in the album, and I will be using it with the tags from the main kit. I just haven't, I'm going to wait and see. Maybe that will be my Christmas day. Maybe it will be earlier. Again, I know that I want it in there, so I have it sitting there as of right now, and then we'll just see. Same with this paper. And it's totally possible I will be adding in other things as well once we actually get into December. But this is my starting place, so I wanted you guys to see it. If you like to, I know some of you guys like to follow along pretty specifically with what I do, so this will give you a starting place to kind of get some things set up, similar to the way that I have it set up. As you might have noticed, I don't have any pages yet that are page protector based pages, but I may end up doing that as we go along. I really liked the square journal cards this year, so I'll probably be popping a few more in there. I also have seen cute ways where people have used these for like little titles. We'll see. I'll be coming back to that again. Another thing that I did that I haven't assigned a spot yet is I played around with adding texture paste and a stencil on top of the plastic word. So this is the word jingle. Looks really cute. Don't have a specific space for it yet in the album, but that's what I wanted to do today. Give you a look at my starting place. Again, some people like to really go all in on foundation pages. Other people like to just play with a few things in advance. Lots of options when it comes to this project. I'm feeling super excited. I'm ready for it to be December, just mainly so that I can dive in and actually get some photos and words going with my project. And I pretty much got to a place where I was like, okay, I just need to stop. And that was my own personal inside voice voice inside myself saying, okay, let's chill on this for a while. Let's let it marinate for a little bit. Let's see what happens as the month begins to evolve. So that's where I'm at. As always, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And I'm super looking forward to diving into December documenting with you. Coming soon.